Apple unveiled the new M1 iMac in April 2021, a radically redesigned iMac machine that comes in a range of fun colors. The iMac now features an Apple-designed M1 ARM-based chip, replacing the prior Intel chips, to bring significant speed and efficiency improvements. The M1 chip is Apple's first system on a chip for the Mac, integrating the CPU, GPU, RAM, and more. The M1 has an 8-core CPU with 4 high-efficiency cores and 4 high-performance cores, along with an integrated GPU that has up to 8 cores. The iMac is equipped with the same M1 chip that is in the MacBook Air, MacBook Pro, and Mac Mini. The iMac has an M1 chip with either a 7-core or 8-core GPU, depending on configuration, much like the MacBook Air. According to Apple, compared to the previous generation 21.5-inch model, the M1 iMac offers up to 85% faster CPU performance, up to 2x faster GPU performance, and up to 3x faster machine learning. As with the prior entry-level 21.5-inch iMac models, RAM maxes out at 16 GB, but the higher-end models that continue to have Intel chips are configurable with up to 128 GB RAM. The M1 chip enables the super-thin design introduced with the new iMac. The logic board and thermals have been dramatically consolidated and reduced in size, so the new iMac takes up less space and fits more easily in different places. It is also considerably quieter than the previous version thanks to the thermals of the M1 chip and the new cooling system. There are major external design changes with the M1 iMac. The design is extremely thin and compact compared to prior models, and the machine measures just 11.5 mm thick. The iMac also comes with a redesigned slim stand that allows the angle of the display to be adjusted. Apple is selling the new iMac in a range of bright colors, including green, blue, pink, silver, orange, yellow, and purple. At the front of the iMac, there are softer, pastel colors, but the back of the iMac features much brighter and bolder colors. Powering the iMac is a new magnetic power connector with a color-matched woven cable. The display features a 4.5K display with 4480 by 2520 resolution, 11.3 million pixels, 500 nits brightness, P3 wide color, more than a billion colors, and true tone to match the color temperature of the display to the ambient lighting for a more natural viewing experience. Apple's M1 iMac includes a 1080p FaceTime HD camera, with a new image signal processor for improved performance in low light, and the neural engine in the M1 chip allows for better noise reduction, greater dynamic range, and improved auto exposure and white balance. The iMac also includes studio-quality microphones and a 6-speaker sound system with strong bass and clear mids and highs, along with support for Dolby Atmos and spatial audio. There are 2 Thunderbolt 3/USB 4 ports at the back of the iMac, along with 4 total USB-C ports for some models. The iMac supports up to a 6K external display and offers a headphone jack on its side. A 1 gigabit per second Ethernet port is available in the power adapter for a less cluttered cable setup. The iMac has Wi-Fi 6 support for the fastest possible Wi-Fi performance, and can be customized with up to 2 terabytes of SSD storage. The new iMac comes alongside color-matched accessories with custom colors for the keyboard, Magic Mouse, Magic Trackpad, power cord, and Lightning to USB-C cable. Apple sells the iMac with a matching Magic Keyboard, with or without a number pad, and some models feature Touch ID built directly into the keyboard. The Magic Keyboard features the first wireless Touch ID implementation, using a dedicated security component on the keyboard that communicates directly with the secure enclave in the M1 for seamless unlocking or making Apple Pay purchases. The M1 iMac will be available to pre-order on Friday, April 30th, and will begin arriving in customers in the second half of May. The entry-level model is available for $1,299, while an upgraded model is priced starting at $1,499. Apple is selling the new 24-inch M1 iMac models, alongside the higher-end and more expensive 27-inch iMac models with Intel chips that were introduced in August 2020, as well as a single previous entry-level 21.5-inch iMac model equipped with an Intel chip and a 1080p display. the all-new iMac features a much more compact and thin design, facilitated by the efficiency of the M1 chip. The new iMac offers powerful performance in a design that is just 11.5 mm thin, for a strikingly slim side profile, enabled by the leading power efficiency of the M1 chip. The logic board and thermals have been dramatically consolidated and reduced in size compared to the previous generations, allowing the side profile of iMac to reduce significantly. The much more compact design reduces the volume of iMac by 50%, allowing it to take up less space and fit easily in even more places. The new iMac comes in a range of 7 vibrant colors, including green, yellow, orange, pink, purple, blue, and silver, allowing customers to choose a color that they feel best suits them. iMac features softer colors and thinner borders on the front to allow users to focus on their on-screen content, while the back features much more bold saturated color. To complete the new design, the iMac comes with a new power connector that attaches magnetically, and a woven 2-meter-long color-matched cable. The M1 iMac features a 24-inch 4.5K Retina display with 11.3 million pixels, 500 nits of brightness, a P3 wide color gamut, and over a billion colors. The display now has much narrower borders and features True Tone technology, which automatically adjusts the color temperature of the display as the environment changes for a more natural viewing experience. In addition, the 4.5K Retina display features Apple's industry-leading anti-reflective coating. Every iMac features 2 Thunderbolt ports for super-fast data transfers, giving customers high-performance options to connect to a range of external devices, including support for a 6K external display, such as the Apple Pro Display XDR. The 8-core iMac configuration offers 2 additional USB-C ports, and also features a 1 gigabit per second Ethernet port in the power adapter, allowing for a less cluttered desktop. The new iMac joins the family of Mac models powered by the M1 chip, including MacBook Air, 13-inch MacBook Pro, and Mac Mini, marking another step forward in Apple's transition toward its own custom silicon and away from Intel. The M1 is Apple's first system on a chip designed for the Mac, which means it has the processor, GPU, input-output, security features, and RAM is all one chip inside the Mac. Like Apple's latest A14 chips, the M1 is built on a 5-nanometer process, makes it smaller and more efficient than Apple's previous chips. It has 16 billion transistors, which Apple says is the most that it has put into a single chip. According to Apple, the 8-core CPU in the M1 chip features the fastest CPU core in low-power silicon, and the 8-core GPU features the fastest integrated graphics in a personal computer. One of the features of the M1 is a unified memory architecture, or UMA. This unifies high-bandwidth, low-latency memory into a single pool, meaning that the technologies in the M1 chip can access the same data without copying it between multiple memory pools for dramatic performance improvements across the entire system. The M1 iMac, like all of the other M1 Macs, comes with 8 GB of RAM as standard, but it is possible to configure it with 16 GB of RAM via a $200 build-to-order option. The base model M1 iMacs come with either 256 GB or 512 GB of storage, but users can configure it with up to 2 TB of SSD storage. Like the other Macs with M1 chips, iMac now features Wi-Fi 6 connectivity for faster wireless performance. The new iMac also includes a 1080p FaceTime HD camera, which Apple calls the best ever camera in a Mac. The camera delivers high-quality video and great performance in low light, according to Apple. The iMac also takes advantage of the image signal processor in the M1 chip and the neural engine, enhancing camera image quality with better noise reduction, greater dynamic range, and improved auto exposure and white balance. That is it, guys. We have many other iMac features, but this is just the basic. And if you are new here, please subscribe, like the video, comment. Thanks for watching. See you on my next video. Peace out.